Hi everybody. Was on the line with again GTF2 like I usually am right at this time. And they said they already had the software built. And it's I shared to them how I would make the software, and basically it would be the same as what they think. I think basically use the radiation to bounce back between particles and detect see if there's a displacement in between carbon or methane, and the program would be able to pinpoint what is methane and what is carbon based, and would simply detect a displacement in the light. The arc would still most likely circle all around the particle, but some of it must reflect because methane reflects. So the machine would detect that displacement or the reflection back, and detect that that's methane, and that's not carbon, as works similar to CAD scan. It would simply recycle a CAD scan software, right? That's right. And basically, I would do it point and click, bond, just point and click, one button, bond, and would bond the hydrogen electrons to do specific surgeries to simply rebuild organs, right? I'm guessing that's somewhat how GTF2 worked it out. It would use the inner workings of the machine, the copper screws, right, to analyze the signal, right, as it prints. It would generate the arc to emit the fissure, right? It would keep the reaction, but at the same time would detect the light that's bounced back from methane, right? So possible we could scan a ghost for one. If we do it right, possibly via the software, we could be able to scan an actual ghost. If we it would work like my ghost camera, instead of infrared, would use radiation, because radiation would possibly bounce back off of methane because it's still light, right? So the machine would detect, and the software would detect what is carbon and what's methane by a similar process to how my camera works. It would detect the displacement within the light, bounce back and receive. It would detect, okay, this is methane, this is carbon. And through software, exactly pinpoint where it is methane, and select, click, print, or bond, basically, and the radiation would be emitted, within the turbine to specifically, in the screws, to suture the pair bonds. That's how I would do it, yeah, we would still need technically a little tinkering with our software, but yeah, GTF said they pretty much have it, already handled, so would work, they said that's right, so I did a lot of videos for a specific case, some investigation that was unfortunately kind of stuck, and doing. That was very dark. I have a lot of footage. I need to review the footage, and I will be posting some of it tomorrow, possibly. I'm not sure. I had to work on a murder case, so I'm not sure I can post all the footage in the same day or whatever, right? That's right. An innocent actress out in South Korea was murdered, and she came through the box a little, and requested help, so, GTF2 said they relayed the info I captured to South Korean officials, to get the perps caught, They asked that I record the session because oh my god, they were like, oh my god, that's her. We need to record this, and whatever she says, we need to send this to the South Korean police. And it would be kind of cool, to assist in the case. No, I don't want to talk too much about it. It's very dark. Some of the footage I may not be able to show you. I will select what I think I can show. Her name is Sao or something like that. I'm not sure all of her name. She did come through the box and she asked for help. She gave out details. Sensitive information, dark material. I wouldn't want a kid to just necessarily listen to those videos, because it could be graphic, detailing her murder, so I need to analyze this footage before I post. I don't want to be too dark, but I'm guessing that most information was relayed. I need to review the footage for personal reasons, and so forth. I will see if I even upload them, period, because, not that I fear danger, because I'm sort of still safe in Canada, but you never know, right? And the content is a little dark, She details her murder, and what happened to her, and it's very sad. So, but I kind of would like to still make some of it public. She said that she doesn't have any relatives living to listen, and she asked that we actually reprint her. She said, "Hey, I know you made that invention. Can you please reprint me?" She actually said that one day when you're done with the machine, can you please reprint me? I would like to live in Canada. We wouldn't tell you where she will be situated. That was not yet discussed. She would be kept safe. We're not done with the investigation 100%, but we got a good lead. We got some good leads. She did mention where the perp hid some things, and we have at least a lead. They did for the majority part already made an arrest. It was apparently her ex-boyfriend. So I'm glad, they're working on the rest of the investigation. Where does it lead into? Because it's very graphic and dark. She was used for a snuff video, which is basically murder and a rape. He raped the body and filmed it and sold the tape for a lot of money. Where's the tape? We're looking for it. She said it may have been hidden near a pier, for example. I'm glad that we were able to catch who did it. I didn't see any update on the news, but I saw the post on the news. She was murdered last night. It was posted. She was found dead. She was an actress, a child actress. She was very young. She was cute too. But yeah, she was used for a snuff video. So we're still working on investigating, where does this lead into, right? So very dark, so I may or may not post the footage. I want to review it first, and make a proper decision. Do I even post this? Because it's sort of dark, and since we already caught, the murderer, I would not need to go further, so I will see. I worked all night. I've been up for 2 days, I wanted to go to bed, but all of a sudden, this happened, and we are also working on something else, but I can't say, I just pointed GTF to in a right direction for something else, in organized crime, that I cannot say. I cannot say. We are looking into it. Yeah, that member said it would be wise to study Yakuza. Yeah, they may actually be heavily implicated in some businesses in Canada. I can't say more, but I just pointed to them out the fact, a few things, so related to possible child trafficking, child porn, stuff like that. I can't say more. I don't want to compromise the investigation. I didn't want to say more. We're, like I said, looking into it. We found a little bit of evidence, which I cannot say. I cannot say for security reasons. I wouldn't want to compromise it at all. I want to let the team look into it. And see what they find. I pointed them, in the direction, and they found something. So is what it is. So that I spent the whole night up, and talked about our inventions too, and stuff. So there's that. That's what I've been up to. I haven't posted today because YouTube did not let me permit posting for some reason. Possibly, for some reason YouTube did not let me post because possibly, YouTube knew. YouTube devs knew I had sensitive material. They may not want me to post it yet. So exactly, I have to review the footage, of what happened last night, to see if it's worth, honestly, I don't really need to, because I'm saying out loud, I worked Sal's case, she came through the ghost box, and oddly did speak English, and she did ask that we reprint her one day, so it will be looked into, so yeah, we are looking to a lot of different things right now, So, anyways, that's pretty much it. That I've been up to most of my day. I try to relax and talk to GTF2 about personal life experiences, my time in college, so forth. My time in serving or working in different stores or businesses. Talk about my experiences in life. Which they were most likely already aware of. But just happened to talk about it, and I saw my social workers, and they are a little worried about me. They know I work hard, and they want me to rest, So that's what I've been up to since I last posted, and I don't have much more to add, other than I'm still on the line with the team, and like I said, I don't want to compromise the investigations that we are doing, because dark and sensitive material anyway, and I wouldn't want to compromise, what the team is researching into, so I might not even post the footage that I have, but I do have a lot. I have a lot of footage. I want to review it for personal reasons tomorrow when I'm a little more rested. But I don't think I will end up posting. Maybe one or two, just to give you an idea. The less dark portions, I guess. Again, so that's why I'll review the footage. I might show you an example of how it was, last night. I'll see. I have to review footage when I'm more rested. Right now, I'm too tired. All right. So that's about it. I have to end the video. So Good night, everybody.